What's up, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Tubeway Army, and we're going back to the Replicas album, 1979. I do apologize, I know this deep dive has gone a bit longer between reactions than I intended, so mea culpa, and I'll try to get back for another one from this album within a relatively short period of time, a few days maybe. In any case, the next tune is Praying to the Aliens, so once again, it feels sci-fi, it feels futuristic. Fair to say, you know, praying normally associated with religious, like supernatural things, whereas extraterrestrials are generally considered, you know, within the natural universe, if admittedly alien to us and exotic in that way. But yeah, praying to the aliens maybe suggests a, you know, overlord, submissive, servant sort of relationship, which in the context of, you know, extraterrestrials encountering Earth sounds ominous. I suppose it could be more benevolent, but either way, it's an interesting juxtaposition of phrasing that is normally more religious in nature and a noun which is associated with, you know, science and the exploration of space. So in any case, let's find out where the nexus of all these ideas is. This is Gary Numan's Tubeway Army from the Replicas album, their second album in 1979, and the track is called Praying to the Aliens. There is sort of like a Numan beat, like I don't know how to... It's not just his vocals. That does sound alien and exotic. Machinery aboard the mothership, but also some funky bass. That background drone. I do love those brief pause interludes. I feel like even in an instrumental remix of this, I could correctly predict that it was a Numan tune or Tubeway Army tune. I feel like I've learned that much at this point. I mean, isn't it funny how much it's changed? Like, it sounds like it's something like I was thinking. I do like his alternative vocal rhythms in this one, like speeding through some words. Like synth birds. it's cool. Tell you what, I feel like I'm in the mood, so I'm gonna put it in a different video, but I feel like I'm gonna come back and do another Tubeway Army tune, just because again it was like a week longer than I would have intended. So, but yeah, that one was cool. It feels like, no doubt there'll be some tracks which don't fit into this, but if there's like a Gary Numan sound that I've come to know, that track seems very much in that lane. You know, those high sort of like mystical sort of synths mixed with that overall kind of plodding tempo. Obviously his vocals, though, again, I feel like I have to insist that even without those vocals, given the bass work, given those synths, I feel like I probably could have guessed that this was a Numan and or Tubeway Army tune. But again, you know, the moment you hear the vocals, I feel like it's okay, like it could be no one else. And yeah, as I said, it sounded like maybe we're talking about a period now in the future, or in the future relative to now, where aliens have essentially become the dominant, maybe political, religious, and cultural, like, masters of Earth and of humanity, and therefore he's praying to the aliens. Maybe it's more specific to him. Maybe it's like he's made a shift to a different paradigm where he's praying to the aliens instead of to the traditional religious figures and so on. So yeah, I wonder, you know, what scale it is, or whether it's, you know, more individual. But yeah, ultimately, it felt like Aliens was a more literal rendering, especially because in those breakdown, brief pause interludes, there was a very, you know, alien keyboard on a mothership sort of electronic, futuristic, exotic type of vibe. So again, it felt like the phrasing of the title and the lyrics was more literal. There were some lines where I caught bits and pieces where, you know, maybe they fit into that, maybe not. I'll be curious to hear what people have to say, but yeah, ultimately I am enjoying this journey, and I'm looking forward to getting back to Pleasure Principle once we've, you know, appropriately gone through this album. So as I said, I'm going to come back and shoot another one of these. So let me know what you think of this, and I will see you very soon. Peace.